Tomahawk Jim here, or at least I think that's going to be my hiker's handle, or my atheist bushcraft nickname, if you will. I want to bitch about some shit. I want to bitch about this culture of fucking violence. Okay, I heard about recently about a guy who was wanted for drugs, and the police came and kicked in his door. They had a whole fucking SWAT team. Okay, we're talking like 10 dudes or so. I don't remember, something like that. And, yeah, so I was listening to this podcast and I heard about this story. And, anyways, so yeah, they kicked in this guy's door and he had a golf club, you know? And, they blew him away because they thought he had a samurai sword. And they later found, oh, it's a fucking golf club. Now, are you fucking serious right now? Right? You're worried about your safety after you kicked in a guy's door. And you're wearing bulletproof armor, you have probably an automatic weapon, plenty of fucking ammo, and dudes to back you up. And you're worried about a guy that might have a fucking samurai sword? Are you fucking for real right now? Seriously, let's get real. So they blew the guy away in his own fucking house. Insane. This is nuts. I hate the statrix. I hate this monopoly of violence. Okay? Just go on Google's search engine, type in police brutality, and see how many hits you get. It's nuts. It's fucking crazy. This society has more laws, more rules, more regulations than it ever has. Period. There are more ways to go to prison now, to go to the fucking camps, than there ever fucking has been. Period. It's nuts. We imprison more people here than fucking China, as far as I'm concerned. I may be a little off there, but I'm pretty sure we do. I'm pretty sure that we have more people in prison than all of the 5 branches of the armed forces combined. That's fucking crazy. That should scream something loud to you. That should send a message to you to wake the fuck up. Okay? The fact that homelessness is illegal should say something to you. It should worry you. Most Americans are one paycheck away from being homeless. You know, all these places with these vagrancy laws where, you get caught walking down the street at night with not enough money in your pocket, less than $25, and you get hit with vagrancy. I mean, what the fuck is this? We live in a society where the rich 1% own most of the land. And so who are you paying rent to? We live in a society where, not only do we have a huge statrix, but we have a huge we have a legal fiction called corporation that you have to be a slave to just to get by, just to pay your rent. I long for a world in which people can have their own land, where everybody has their own land and they can grow their own fucking food, and they can hunt and live off the land instead of destroying it, and they can live at one with the environment instead of annihilating it. I really do. I long for simpler times. Sometimes I wish technology would go bye-bye, but yet I understand that there are people who could not survive without technology. They have serious, physical illnesses that would just, they couldn't do it. They need these machines or these drugs to keep them alive. So, fine, keep some technology to keep them going, but fuck the rest of it, Sometimes that's just how I think. I'm not an anarcho-primitivist. I don't know if I classify myself that, but I find myself as I get older really going in that direction. It's so much simpler out here in so many ways. I mean, yeah, you got to survive. Like, let's say I was in the wilderness and shit. Yes, I would have to hunt for my food. I would have to fish. I'd have to do whatever. I'd have to build, my own shelter and my own place to live. But in so many ways, it would be so much less stress, so much less red tape and bullshit. You know, just simply survive. You know, cook your own food and be self-sufficient. That to me is like so much better than what life is right now in this fucking crazy matrix that we live in. You know, it's not sustainable. We've destroyed so much of the oceans. We've destroyed so much of the rivers and the lakes and the forests. We've got KFC, the last time I checked, making fucking, you know, cutting down really old trees in the Amazon that give us so much of our oxygen just to make fucking chicken buckets that you're going to use for a couple minutes and then throw away. I mean, fucking come on. This culture of violence that we live in is not sustainable. We've got, what, 8 million motherfuckers on this planet? It's crazy. We can't keep going in this direction. There will be nothing for our children if we do. There will be nothing. We must change by any means necessary. We must fucking put a stop to this. That's all I gotta say. I can't do it by myself. But if enough of us get together, we could put a stop to this statrix. We could put a stop to this corporate madness that is destroying our planet. So I figured I'd rant because I've been thinking about this for a fucking long ass time. And obviously you've heard how many times I've said F in this video, the, you know, fucking, that you can tell that I'm just kind of irritated by this. But yeah, I do. I long for simpler times. I really do. And if I had enough money to get property of my own out in the middle of nowhere and build my own cabin, I would. I totally would. I would grow my own food and be sustainable and say, fuck this. And maybe bring a few cool people with me and start my own little fucking village and sit around campfire and sing campfire songs or some crap like that. But anyways, I gotta go. This video is getting so long. Thanks for listening to me, bitch. I'm out.